In today's session, we'll learn about difference between direct extrusion and indirect extrusion process. Here, extrusion is a metal forming process involving shaping metal billet by forcing it through a die with opening. Here, metal billet is a raw material placed into a container of a extrusion press. Here, die with opening is mounted at end of container. When hydraulic driven ram presses billet, the metal start to flow through a opening, forming extruded product of required cross section. In direct extrusion process, the extruded metal flows in direction of a ram motion. In indirect extrusion process, the metal flows in direction opposite to ram motion. Indirect extrusion process required lower force than direct extrusion process as there is no friction between billet and inside wall of a container. Direct extrusion process also known as forward extrusion process, where indirect extrusion process also known as backward extrusion process. The material wastage is more in direct extrusion process than indirect process. In direct extrusion process, the force required to release the billet out of extruder is more, where in indirect extrusion process, force required is less. In direct extrusion process, the frictional force is high due to the fact that metal billet must travel entire length of container.